So my name's Ebony and I posted on Facebook that I would be doing a couple of vlogs from now on. The first one is going to be some questions that you guys have asked me just to get to know me, so here we go. Firstly, as you all know, I post on Facebook about games, upcoming releases and games that I have played. And I also post the odd quirky posts that I find funny myself. The first question was to review League of Legends. I am not a PC player, I am a Sony fangirl, so unfortunately I do not play League of Legends. Final Fantasy is my jam, that is mainly what I play, is the Japanese RPGs. I really enjoy playing those. So the first genuine question was, is the PlayStation VR worth money right now? I can't officially comment on whether it is worth the money or not because I actually haven't had my hands on one of these yet. From what I have seen, I cannot wait to get my hands on this technology. It looks absolutely amazing. I will be getting one on day one of release because I pre-ordered one, and I will happily be watching Netflix and playing all my video games with it. Alright, so I have some technical specs for the VR for you. Firstly, they have an OLED screen, which is a beautiful screen. If you ever had one of the original Vitas, you will have experience in this screen. They have really crystal clear picture and it looks fantastic. I bought my Vita purely for Persona 4 Golden and I do not regret buying my Vita for that because the screen is absolutely beautiful. The size of the panels are going to be 5.7 inches and the resolution is going to be 1920 by 1080 and that's per eye as well, so I'm really keen to see what this looks like. The refresh is going to be 120 to 90 Hertz and there's going to be approximately 100 degrees of view. The sensors are the accelerometer and gyroscope. I don't think I've read that right. And the connection interface is going to be HDMI and USB. The game I am most excited for coming out on the PlayStation VR is going to be Until Dawn's Rush of Blood. I will post a link for the trailer, but it looks absolutely amazing. They've taken the universe of Until Dawn and made it into an on-rails horror shooter, so definitely check that one out. Also, if you are a Surgeon Simulator fan or you just don't have a PC to play Surgeon Simulator on, it will be coming to PS4 and will be compatible with PlayStation VR, so you'll now be able to dissect people with the PlayStation VR, so that should be pretty cool as well. So that first question was from Tom, and the next question is from Dylan, who asks, when did I first start playing video games and what it is about video games that I'm very passionate about? There's always been a gaming console in my house, so I grew up with a Sega Mega Drive and a PlayStation 1. I think that's what influenced me being a Sony person because my father had a PlayStation 1 from when I was born. I really enjoyed playing Sonic, but Spyro was my video game. I was bought one game when I was little and I played the hell out of it, so I really enjoyed that. I wish that they would make another Spyro remake, but oh well, Skylanders is what took over Spyro, unfortunately. I am passionate about video games because of probably Final Fantasy. I started playing that when I was 10. I believe it had only been out for maybe a year when I got that one. I just loved the story, I loved how it made me feel, I loved how I sobbed really uncontrollably at the end of it when I finished it, and then when I found other people who enjoyed playing video games, I guess my passion just comes from being able to converse with other people who also enjoy video games, and I just love talking about them. I suppose my job plays a big factor on my passion for video games, just being able to talk to people every day about video games and listen to what they enjoy and talk about what I enjoy. That's definitely where my passion comes from. I also enjoy writing myself, so I'm a very imaginative person, so I guess my imagination plays a big role in things as well. But yes, very good question, and I love video games for sure. The next question is from Kyle. PS4 or Xbox One? Sony all the way. PS4 definitely for me, but it is a matter of opinion, so that's all I'm going to say on that question. The question after that is from Tim, and it is, does frame rate matter to you? I really like this question because frame rate does matter to me. A lot of you have probably heard me ramble on about my migraines. I can only play particular games, definitely not first person, but I believe frame rate does come into that factor because Destiny I can play for about half an hour at a time because of the frame rate. So frame rate definitely does matter to me. Fallout is a good example. When it was released, the frame rate was pretty terrible, and I could not play that because of that. I haven't tested it now, apparently the frame rate has been updated, but it's just not something I will be able to play because of that. The next question is, best game and why? My favourite game is Final Fantasy X. I really enjoyed the characters, I really enjoyed the storyline. I loved the amount of time that you could put into it, and especially the sphere grid leveling system. It was just a really good game for me. I think that's my game that really got me into gaming. Along with Kingdom Hearts, I absolutely love that series and I cannot wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 as well as Final Fantasy 15. Although they've just released a date for that, so September 30, you won't see me for a long time because I'll be playing that one. So that one was from Jackson. The next question is from David, and what got me into gaming? I'm pretty sure that's a repeat of when did I first start playing gaming, but once again it's just from having a console around my house and really enjoying video games. The next one is from Dylan again. If you could play video games with anyone alive or dead, who would you pick and why? And also, what game would you play with them? I would like to play with PewDiePie because I love watching him on YouTube. I don't know what game I would like to play with him though. So, something that would really annoy him. That would be good fun. Or yeah, maybe Final Fantasy, but you can't play Final Fantasy with 2 players. So maybe watch him play it. That'd be good. He doesn't play enough of those kind of games, unfortunately. The next question is from Joshua. If you could live in the life of any video game character, who would you be? That's a good question. I really loved a game on PlayStation 2 called Primal. It was pretty much this girl's boyfriend got kidnapped by demons and she has to go to the demon realm to rescue him. She is able to inherit powers from 4 different realms. I would love to be her because her powers are pretty cool. One of them being she can swim underwater, and I've always wanted to be able to breathe underwater. I'm sure we've all had that fantasy when we were children. So she is definitely who I'd like to be the most, and her name is Jen. The next one is from Matthew. What game would you like to see remade next gen? As I was saying before, I'd definitely like to see Spyro remade. I'd also like to see Crisis Core done for the PS4. They never ported that across to Vita, so I'm a little, I'm going into withdrawals from not being able to play that because my PSP broke, unfortunately. So I would definitely like to see Crisis Core remade for the PS4 or Xbox One. From Joshua, my favourite champion on LoL. Once again, I do not play PC games or LoL, so I cannot comment on that, I'm afraid. From Sydney, if I could remaster any game, what would it be? Once again, Final Fantasy Crisis Core. From Deal, what is your opinion on games being made into movies? I love the idea. It's about time that the video game industry really caught on to how big the movie industry is as well. We're getting Final Fantasy 15's movie later on this year. We're also getting the World of Warcraft movie. And the Ratchet & Clank movie, so I personally can't wait to see all of those, Final Fantasy especially, of course. I really like that they give us that experience of movies from video games, especially with Ratchet & Clank. They've really done well with the CGI on that one, and it just gives, I guess, parents even who have enjoyed the games and want their kids to experience it, it gives them the opportunity to delve into that world in another format, which is what I'm really excited about. Probably going to create an event for us to all go and see some of those movies if Tari is showing them. Who knows if they will or not though. Good question. The next question is from Jessie. and it's graphics versus gameplay. That's a really good question. If the gameplay is really good, graphics don't really bother me. Final Fantasy VII, for instance, I can still pick that game up and play it now, and the graphics don't bother me at all. I never played that when it was first released, so I can still go back to that and say I thoroughly enjoy it, and I don't really care about the graphics because the story is good. However, if the story isn't very good and the gameplay is a little lackluster and the graphics are terrible, it's going to make me put it back down again, because it's really got to capture me for me to want to play it, especially with my time that I have to play things. So yeah, graphics don't bother me too much, but if I can have both, that's fantastic. The next question is from Kieran. It's stealth or guns blazing? I prefer stealth because every game I have played where I go in guns blazing, I usually end up dead and frustrated. Bloodborne is a good example of that. When I first started playing, I was just going in all gun-ho, trying to smash everything, and I found that stealth and strategizing was a much better approach to the game. So stealth would definitely be my preferred game strategy. The last question is from Jacob. Are consoles even worth buying anymore? Yes, I think so. With PS4 and Xbox One being out the last couple of years, I think console gaming is really starting to get in touch with PC gaming. All your PC guys are probably sniggering in the background going, she doesn't know what she's talking about, but I just think as an affordable side that PCs are a little bit too expensive for my kind of gaming. So if you don't have very much time on your hands to game, consoles is just the way to go because you don't have to upgrade anything. You just do a simple update. And the games that I enjoy playing are mainly on console. However, I'm missing out on a lot of stuff not having a PC, like lol, seemingly from the questions that I'm getting. But I definitely think consoles are the way to go, especially if you have a family like a Wii U. You can't get those kind of games on PC, especially for kids, so I think consoles are still definitely worth buying, and PC is something that you would delve into if you've got the time and money to do so. Yeah, so we've had some really good questions. I hope to do another video. So like, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do for me to keep doing these videos. If they're popular enough, I'll definitely try and make it a regular thing. Make sure that you click the follow button on Facebook, because a lot of my posts I've noticed you guys aren't actually seeing because of Facebook's new most recent thing that they've got going on. It's a bit annoying, but we'll get around that. Starlight Week is coming up next month in May, so if you would like to volunteer for that, contact me because I still have a couple of spots that I need volunteers for. And if you're a local business, please come and see me and donate. We only have a couple of prizes at the moment for a raffle. I need a few more prizes to do a raffle, so that would be fantastic if any local businesses could help out, or even if you've got stuff at home that you're not using anymore that could be raffled off, that would be fantastic. Alright, so thank you. Hopefully I can do another video again. Have a good day.